Hello everybody, this is a Lamley showcase, getting back into the Hot Wheels world. Hot Wheels Premium, Fast and Furious. Even more specific than that, I've got the latest Fast and Furious set here. Found it at Target a couple weeks ago. Found the whole thing, and then I got actually some of the models from our friends over at Wheel Collectors, and they have this entire set available. If you're not finding it in stores, they've got it available at their store. There's a link down below in the comments section if you want to buy it. In fact, if you maybe have noticed, the price of the Hot Wheels Premium went up about 50 cents. It's closer to $6 now as opposed to $5.50, something like that, probably depending on where you are, but the price did go up. That's reflected in the hobby dealers as well, but they're going to stick to the price that I can't remember exactly what it is, but the price that they normally do, they're going to sell this set for that price. So that's good if you're looking for this set and having a hard time finding it, and it is pretty popular. Let's get right to it. 5 cars as always. You know what? Let's just do something Fast and Furious-ish, even though this never has been seen. I never showed this on YouTube. This is the latest RLC model. It went on sale on Tuesday. It is the 69 Camaro SS in a Pro Touring style, and I thought I would just put it on the turntable for just a second so you guys could see what it looks like. I already sold out, 30,000 made. Never did the showcase, but I did open it live on Instagram, and you can find that on my IGTV, but I wanted to give this model, this beautiful, beautiful model, a little bit of love before we moved on. But let's just move that out of the way and get to the Fast and Furious. I've got them in order 1 through 5, and we will start here, but let's start by looking at the artwork. Of course, I've brought out some other cars to compare and contrast. That's what we do here, because this is a set that's been out a while. So I'm not showing you anything new, but I'm going to show you some interesting stuff. Fast Superstars is what this set is called. There's the artwork, which is fantastic. There are the models. If you're looking for this, there it is. Let's get to it. I think Julian Coils is in charge of the artwork as usual. And here is the Nissan Skyline GTR, the R34 GTR in blue. And you might say, well, John, I mean, come on, Hot Wheels, be a little bit more creative. I mean, we've already seen the blue R34 twice in the entertainment line. That is true. That is true. But we're going to do a little compare and contrast. I mean, we'll show it first here. I think the color is about the same. There we go. Let's do it that way. We'll get it out of the blister and put it on the turntable together. But come on. Wheels can be a massive upgrade, and in this case it is. Those wheels on the older R34 are no good. They're fine, but not great for this car. So the 10 spokes, and we'll talk about that in a second. So we've already got this, we already had this premium version of the R34. Which is fine, but I would say the premium definitive Fast and Furious Skyline, and yes, if you're talking just specifically Fast and Furious, it's this one, right? In the very first Fast and Furious premium line, and we've seen this deco done, 85,000 times already by Hot Wheels in 5-packs and everywhere else, but this is the one premium version, which I think is the definitive. The only issue with this, it's great from a historic Fast and Furious nostalgic sign, but the deco's kind of goofy. Obviously the relation to Paul Walker, I'm not knocking that at all, but if you're just looking at strictly as a car, it's kind of a goofy deco, especially now in that 90s tuner style, but maybe, not necessarily everyone's cup of tea. This blue one can be definitive and also a car that everyone likes. And so, that you don't have to be a Fast and Furious to like this candy blue R34 Skyline. Any chance you get to pull out the R34, and I think I've got all of them released so far, and a premium one for sure I'm going to keep, but this one looks great. 10 spokes is the big change here. I think that the deco, I think the color is about the same. Obviously, if they're staying true to Fast and Furious, they're just putting the headlights in the front, taillights in the back, maybe a little badging on the side, and nothing else. But the major upgrade here is the wheels, right? And that's good enough for me to make this one the one I like more, right, than the other one. All right, you can go right there. Let's talk about the 70 Chevelle SS. There is your artwork. This is number 2 of 5. I didn't have to show you the back. Of course, the big comparison here is this is a new casting, the Chevelle. Is it any different than the old version from, I think, the second release from Fast and Furious? And I don't see anything. Well, let's just open this up and we'll take a look on the turntable. We'll put them together. here is this one from the new set. If you missed it, you get it. And then here's the old one, and I guarantee you they are, oh my gosh, they are exactly the same. So I know some people don't like that. I understand why you don't. At the same time, if you had a hard time getting this last time and this is your chance, you're not going to complain, right? Wheels the same. The gray paint, all the same. The matte gray paint, the same. Sometimes you'll see them change, like gloss to matte or anything like that. Nope. This one looks like there is absolutely no difference. If one of you is catching anything that's different, let me know, but I don't see anything that's different from one car to the other. All right. Cool casting, though. Now let's get to the 70 Dodge Charger. There's some dogs barking. This is the first premium version of the off-road. This was from what? Furious 7, right? This one jumped out of an airplane with the other Camaro, the off-road Camaro, which I like too. 70 Dodge Charger, obviously it's Dom's car, right? If it's a Charger, it's going to be Dom's car. This one looks, I think it's a cool casting. Just like the Camaro, I like this off-road Charger style. And I like the fact that it is in a stock-ish deco, right? With the Hemi striping in the back and nothing else. Obviously, it's been modified, of course. We're talking Chargers. I did have to pull out we talked definitive Fast and Furious cars. Of course, this raked Charger is probably the definitive model. And it's great in black. You know, I don't get too excited about it. I'd love to have a closed hood on that one, but we got some other premium Chargers to get excited about, especially that RLC one that was released with the Helifon engine. So this one's fine. I collect it because I've got all the Fast and Furious cars, but I think the Charger to have is this one, released earlier this year in the Fast and Furious line. From this current Fast and Furious, right? I just can't get over how cool this casting is with the mid-engine. I love the rims on this one. I actually like the Hot Wheels version better than the one in the movie. I just like the way it's done with that slight rake. And I don't know if it's a slight rake, but the other one sits maybe a little lower than the Hot Wheels one does. But I've always, well, since it was released, I really dig that. Talk about like that Pro Touring Camaro. How about the Chargers? Well, now we have this one in premium. I did not collect the basic one when it was released, so I'm happy to have this premium version. So let's have a look at that. Off-roading for sure. I have no idea because I don't have the basic. If there's any change to the casting, obviously it's got the die-cast chassis now. It looks like those rear tires are part of the window. I think you'll see some complaints about that. Let me show you that. See? It's molded into the window. That might have been a change that I would have made, at least making it part of the interior, because having clear tires doesn't make a ton of sense. So I would say that's a little bit of a bummer on that one. I mean, from a side perspective, it doesn't look that bad, but from the top, you're going, why is that clear? So that, I would say it would have been better to have just the black interior feed through that. Maybe it was a safety thing, but that's one thing that I think is an issue with that one. Other than that, I do like the off-road Charger. Looks like I had some little rub against the card, so it's got a little bit of white there on the wheel well. All right, how about this Nova? I actually went looking for a premium Nova, and I don't have one. I don't know if it's been released previous. I know in Fast and Furious. Well, let me just show you. There's Julian's artwork. Is this from what? Fast 9. Is this a new casting? Let's take a look at the base. Let's open it up. I've been having a hard time with this. I got to open it up and trying to figure it out because it looks so good. And I've never really liked the Hot Wheels Nova castings because I thought they sat a little bit too high. But this one sits perfect. And you know what? Let's look. 2020 Mattel. So I do think that this is a new casting. They did one for Modern Classics, which I like. Junimai designed it. But this one, because it gets small wheels in the front and back. Now that's a proper Nova, right? So this is exactly what I'm talking about. We've seen Hot Wheels Novas. I don't collect them. But now Fast and Furious brings us what I think is probably the best Nova casting that they've done. so far. We can see this later in other premium lines like Car Culture and things. And this one, just because it's in gray with the black stripes, doesn't have to be from Fast and Furious. The packaging is gone. Now I've just got this fantastic gray sporty Nova. And this one truly might be my favorite from this set. And I know a lot of you are excited about this one too. Just classic muscle, and just makes you, I don't know, it's one of those castings just makes you happy, right? Just makes you, it doesn't have to be Fast and Furious. It just is cool. And then now that I'm looking at it out of the packaging, I'm liking it more and more and more. And by the end of this video, I'll be singing the praises of that Nova. Now, let's talk about the last one. Let's talk about the Toyota GR Supra. There is the artwork. This is obviously the one from, well, look, they didn't even look at that. I wonder if at the time they created this, because of the delays in the movie, the year delay, maybe Universal said, hey, don't put what movie it's in. Not that anyone would have gone process of elimination that it's Han's car. I guess that's why, because on the other cars, they all show what it's from, right? But look at that. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we all know now, right, that it's the return of Han, and that's his car, and it has a dental floss pick on the side, right? So here, this is going to be this Supra, which is a new casting. I think we're going to see it in, what is it, Team Transport coming very soon. So we'll do the compare and contrast with the slide. What was that? See, this is the latest Car Culture mix, and I can't remember what it's called. It's the drift one, right? But here's the new Toyota. This is the Pandem Toyota that was made of basic range, right? Released in the basic range, then premium, in this Greddy deco, which is cool. But it, I was like, at first I thought it was the same, but it's not. Obviously, it's got the big spoiler and the Pandem kit. This one is just the standard Supra. As far as I can tell, it's standard. It doesn't have a kit on. Let's open it up. This would be, I would say that this Supra is like this version of the R34. Love the R34 casting. Don't like that deco. Love the Supra casting. Don't like this deco. And we'll call it, should we just call it the dental floss deco? I just feel like we should. Color, I mean, it's done well, right? Matte orange with the black trim. Love the black rims on it. And I think the casting itself looks pretty darn good, as it goes around on the turntable. But I'm looking forward to seeing this in something else. Not really digging this deco. I like the fact that it's a Fast and Furious car, but But there it is. So I'm focused more on the casting itself, and I'm looking forward to future versions. We'll just put these together real quick on the turntable so you can see what they look like and see the compare and contrast. Now, the thing that's interesting is because one is the Pandem and they're running with certain proportions, I think that the new Supra casting, the non-Pandem, looks a little bit better in proportion, while the stock coming out of the basic range is a little smaller, and it has the exaggerated Pandem features on it a little bit more. So I'll take the Fast and Furious casting over the drift casting. But there you go. You guys tell me what you think. If you found the set, let me know. Like I said, Target has it. Wheel Collectors has it. I'm assuming it will show up in Walmart soon if it hasn't already. Favorite model? Let's do it. I'm going with the Nova. I'm sold. I really like that R34 and still do. But the Nova wins this set. You guys agree with me? Let me know. Thanks, everybody. Bye.